Hey, everybody, it is Sunday night. Time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date. Being Thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg, and I'm celebrating Mardi Gras. Woohoo!
Oh, my.
Well, you know, Mom loves it. I love Mardi Gras. That's one of my favorite things to go and enjoy. And luckily in Cleveland, we do have a super duper New Orleans restaurant, and it's called Bourbon Street Barrel Room, which we were at when Jason and Stacy were home. And they have a fabulous Mardi Gras party. So Mom will be heading down with Dad on Tuesday night. And Tuesday morning at Jazzercise, I make beignets for them. I make hurricanes and pick up a king cake. So Mom really gets into the Mardi Gras thing. I really enjoy it. And I've had this blouse. I'm going to stand up for you guys. I've had this blouse for about 20 years, Jason, maybe more. I bought it when one of the first Jazzercise conventions was held in New Orleans. And I've saved it ever since, and I wear it every year. So, Mom, are you doing anything special for Mardi Gras?
No, but I've had this shirt for 20 years. Where is it? The collar's coming apart.
I love it.
So I dug out my beads and stuff.
So I can see everybody. So that's better.
So I want to address a comment in the chat real quick. Sandy says, I hate that I have to endure the commercial before I can see the show. That's how I make a little bit of money, Sandy. So if you would like to just pay Mom and I straight up, I'm all for that too. But it takes a lot of time to prep this show. So don't complain about the commercial. That's how the YouTube channel makes money. That's how we make a little bit of money.
Right.
That's just part of life. That's like driving down the strip and complaining about billboards. That's how people make money.
You can't get around that. That's the way it works. You know, that's how the world goes.
Yeah, that's how we get a little bit of money.
Yep. And in honor of a great tiki bar in New Orleans, Latitude 29, our own Beach Bum Berry, I have his mug, and I am drinking some rum and coke. I was going to make a hurricane, but it was too much work, so I just didn't.
I didn't even grab a drink or a mug. I just grabbed an energy drink.
Well, Mom's got you covered tonight. That's for sure. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody good? I hope. Oh, I'm going to give an update weather because in Cleveland, you never know. See, now
I got to change the sports update to the weather update.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
If you would come home this weekend.
Eggs.
Yesterday was 45. Tomorrow it's 45. Today was 45, and no, it was 50 today, and tomorrow 44. So this whole weekend has been a gorgeous sunny weekend. So you just picked the wrong one. Sorry.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's gorgeous here too. So
I know, honey. It's just you never know. But by the end of the week, we're getting a lot of snow again. So it melts and then it goes away and then it comes back. So that's what happens.
Any sports updates?
No, the Cavs suck and they fired their coach. So that's as far as
that's a sports update. How about the Cleveland Brown who got arrested with 170 pounds of marijuana?
Oh, I missed that one. What? Who was it? Who was it?
What? How am I giving you a sports update on a Cleveland Brown?
I can give you the Tribe won today, their first,
spring training. Yeah, he and another one of his college teammates got caught with 170 pounds of marijuana near the Mexican border.
Oh, that's good. Way to go, kid.
Yeah. So we had him for 2 years, and obviously his career is over.
Oh yeah. I tell you,
if you've never smoked marijuana, it don't weigh much. To have 170 pounds, that's a lot of marijuana.
You wonder what they were going to do with all that.
Holy cow, that's a lot of marijuana.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. But I'm excited tonight. One of my favorite shows is back on. Better Call Saul starts at 10 o'clock tonight. And you Breaking Bad fans out there, Better Call Saul has been the follow-up to that, and it's been terrific. And this season here looks awesome. So
only 2 more seasons. This one and the next one, then they're done.
I know. And then we catch up to Walter White.
Well, I'll say it. They're obviously next season we're going to probably see everybody because if they're going to bring you right into it.
Yeah. In fact, there was a little 6-minute blurb on the upcoming shows, and they kind of showed Walter.
More than personal use, yeah. More 170 pounds.
That's why I said, well, I wonder what they're going to do with all that. For sure, Angelique. Oh my goodness!
All right, so let's talk trash because let's turn some trash into cash. This is something that always fascinates people. Fascinated me when I was first shown it many years ago, and I have since partaken in selling a lot of trash, as has Mom.
Yep.
And the trash will make you money.
Sure will.
I did a little teaser earlier. don't throw nothing else away before you
Yep.
saw the show. And look in your trash can. And do you have any of these things laying around?
Oh, I forgot to get all my bottles. They're upstairs. That's okay. That's all right. Unless you want me to get them.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. You talk.
So, even though I'm well versed in selling your trash, there's even things I'm going to show you today that a friend of mine's like, yep. I go, you just dig this out of the ground and people buy it on eBay? And she's like, yeah, all the time. And there's an endless supply. So this is about diversifying. So we all have our niche, what we like to find and sell. And then we've learned things from each other and the thrifting board and the secret beach and my YouTube shows. But yeah, when you can take what you're about to throw into a landfill and turn it into cash. Now, none of this is going to make you rich, but you're actually going to be surprised at the price on some of these things. So like I said, not rich, but you've used it. You're going to throw it away anyway. You might as well turn it into some money. So out of the ground. Yes. There's my little tease. Uh-huh. I'm not even sure what mom's going to grab. She didn't tell me she was going to have props. I had a few props. I did a quick little live earlier. Woohoo! Empty tissue box, empty bottle of booze. Which I'll let you in a secret. It wasn't empty. I just moved the contents out of it for a moment. And my wife sent me with a funnel to put them back in when we were done today. Okay, my mom's and dad's house ain't that big. I don't know where she could be. Because the first thing is hers. So I'm going to let her start.
I'm coming. Sorry. Sorry, gang. We talked about it 2 or 3 times today, and I forgot to load them up. Okay. Regan takes Big Daddy. He's a lot of pills. Poor guy, you know.
We're not doing those first. So hold on.
Oh, which one are you doing? I thought you were.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were grabbing. Now I remember. Okay. So hold tight.
Okay.
Hold tight. Yep. I remember now.
Yeah. All right.
That's your first thing. Whoops. It scares both of them. There we go.
Yeah, this is empty toilet and paper towel rolls, you guys. I remember when the kids used to have to save these, for preschool, Jason. They were always asking us to bring in, the tubes, and I would save them for you kids, and then you would take them in. Oh, look, Sandy sells some.
I mean, she wrote that at the perfect time as we were putting the slide up. I'm like, wow, it's like we were.
That is great. Yeah. So, I mean, we all throw them away. I know we do. I mean, we're not talking huge money, but it's money, and she charged $10.90 for shipping. It sounds a little high to me, but I'm not sure how much space it would take up to,
and this doesn't seem like a lot, $5.95 for 60, but here's 45 for $10 plus $20 shipping. So you're making some money on the shipping too. So essentially you're making about $14 on these empty paper towel rolls.
Yeah.
So, instead of throwing them away, make this place in the cupboard or your office. And when the family finishes paper towels or toilet paper, set them over there, because all of a sudden you have a box worth $15 of trash.
I know.
And this one's
this one jumped up more in the money.
Yeah.
It was 80 tubes, but
but free shipping. So you can see too, everyone's all over the place on their shipping and their ideas for this.
And of course, Mom, I don't do free shipping for anything. So,
Yep, you're right, Angelique. So you got to be really careful. The other day, I told this on, I tell us on Thursday Business, but I was sending out 4 mugs to some friends in Seattle, and the box that I normally would have used was like $40 or $7 or $8, and I'm like, that's too much. Yeah. It's because of the dimensional, and so I said, all right, let's switch it to a smaller box. And then we got into like 37. I go, I think that's too much too. So we found an even smaller box that still was able to keep the mugs protected with the right amount of packing, and it was $28. So you really have to pay attention nowadays to your measurements.
If you have that larger box, I mean, go FedEx. They're not going to be very heavy, but FedEx could be the way to go to bring your shipping expense down. Home delivery usually.
And this one did a lot of 2. So they had 50 at $13.50, and they sold both.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just stuff we throw away, you guys, and we're recycling, which is a good thing.
Here's a big one: 125 empty cardboard toilet paper rolls and 50 paper towel rolls.
Oh.
$35.
I know.
Now, how they can write condition new is beyond me. That would be the exact opposite of new.
I would think so.
Yeah. So yeah, just since we're just showing examples, Susan, you're right. Not everyone's going to be doing this right. That person probably didn't really make any money, but as you can see, the one person charged $20 and someone bought. So learn from the like 4 or 5 examples we show you how to do it the best.
Right. I mean, I would always add a few dollars, even if it wasn't the exact amount of your shipping. At least, put in $4 or $5, $6. If it's going to be a $9 or $10 shipping, at least get some of it.
There's 420 Coke product caps.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, you drink a Diet Coke a day or 2 a day, that'll add up quickly. 14 bucks, 11 shipping. Shipping was probably about $9. So you made about 16 bucks on your old caps.
Right. Look at that. That's a good one. I like it.
And then same with beer bottle caps.
Jeez.
And they're just doing mixtures.
Yeah.
Of 100 and just random. So you're not even sure what you're getting.
Yeah, exactly.
263 solds.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? My goodness. Okay, now this one blew us away. I couldn't believe this. Empty matchstick boxes. The old-fashioned little boxes. I mean, what do you use them for? I don't know. Somebody needs them. But $10, she did have free shipping. But $10, hey, I had them for free. And how could that couldn't cost more than $2, $3 tops? You know what I mean? Yeah, and the Brighton stuff usually on the Brighton cans, you guys, usually their jewelry comes in those cans, and those are usually pretty good sellers. I mean, they got a decent amount there. Of course, they went free shipping, but for cans that you just get your jewelry in, why not?
Yeah, I was thinking, I meant to look it up before the show, and I mostly got sidetracked. When you buy a Fossil watch, you get it in a tin, and a lot of the tins are selling from $5 to $10. So, it comes with your watch. You might as well turn it into money.
I know.
Here's just a nice, this is like someone cleaned out the back seat of their car. Here's my empty Tic Tacs, my empty M&Ms.
Well, that's one that got me was the Tic Tacs. When I saw the Tic Tacs in there, I said, "Oh my God, I would never even think about saving those." I mean, it just didn't even enter my mind.
Goldfish caskets when I was a kid. Matt, did you have a lot of goldfish that died when you were a kid?
I like that, Matt.
And then cigar boxes.
Oh yeah.
But here's what's crazy. What is the shipping?
I know. I think they made a big boo-boo.
Well, I think they made their money on the shipping and not on the product. So
that could be. That could be.
That's where, you can kind of make up for it. And then this, I had to look at it twice. I'm like, this is just empty packs of Marlboros?
Yes. Can you believe that? Look at that price. So if there are any smokers out there, save your packs, because it wasn't just Marlboros, Jason. I saw a lot of different brands as I was scrolling through. And I said, holy smokes, what do they do with those?
This is a good project for kids to make extra cash. Yeah, when your kids are done smoking their Marlboros, have them put the box aside. It's so funny how their message came in at the right time.
Back in the day when cigarettes came out, they used to come, the inside lining was wrapped in like a tin foil. And we used to save all the tin foil and make these great big balls. Anybody remember that? Anybody old enough in the chat to remember that? And then Dad would turn them in. I don't know what the heck he got for him, but we this ball just got bigger and bigger and bigger because my dad was a heavy smoker, and my mother, sorry to say. But we saved all the aluminum foil on the inside lining of the pack of cigarettes.
And Heather, I know you weren't talking about cigarettes. I'll just kid with you. It was just the timing was just perfect. All right, so what'd you run upstairs to get?
Okay, well, all right, in here, and this is only 2 bags, you guys. As I started to say, Big Daddy, he has to take a lot of pills. And he just has been saving these and saving these. I didn't even know he was saving them. He kept throwing them down below his sink. And I saw him not too long ago. I said, oh, my God, what are you doing there? And he said, I don't know. I've just been saving them. So I started to look. Of course, they've got all the information on them. So I've got to, soak them, clean them inside, and take all the labels off. But we probably got hundreds, Jace, underneath the sink. So that's just a sampling of what we do have. So I guess we'll have to sell them. I'll just have to take the time to clean them up.
Yeah. So obviously you also want to run them through the dishwasher because you want to be sending out any pill residue.
Exactly.
So Freight Station said I had customers that got kicked off for empty cigarette packs. Well, there sure was a lot on eBay. So
there was a ton on eBay, you guys, a ton.
I'm going to guess there's maybe more to the story. That would be my thought.
Yeah. Because I mean, there was a bunch. It just wasn't one or two. There were a bunch.
There's 35, same size, $12 plus 15 shipping, and they don't weigh anything.
Right. I mean, they're nothing.
Oops. Mary says, not the dishwasher, only hand wash.
Okay. All right, Mary.
I'll read it as she wrote it. Not the dishwasher, only hand wash.
We got it, Mary. We got it. Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, so let's talk what I showed earlier, booze. Okay.
Yep.
So it's one of the things I teach in my my class is how to sell your trash. So Motorhead had or has their own whiskey. I'm not a whiskey drinker, but I was standing in a very, very cool vintage store in Minneapolis when I was teaching my Minneapolis class a little over a year ago. And the owner of the store had drank the Motorhead whiskey and had put the bottle in the box for sale for $8. So he took his trash and put it in his store for sale for $8. I didn't, until that moment, I didn't know Motorhead had a whiskey. So I bought it for $8 and I sold it for $50 plus shipping.
Beauty.
Yep.
Sure.
And then this was a bottle Mom found of rum that does not exist anymore. It's called Ray and Nephew, 8 Tropical Years Jamaican rum. And where'd you find that at, Ma?
At a house sale. It was in the house with the sale down in the basement.
And how much did you pay for it?
I think originally it was like $2 because they're really not allowed to sell it.
So it was full when Mom found it.
Yeah, I guess we drank it all.
Yeah. So over the course of about 5 years, every time I came home, I'd have a glass of this vintage history rum. Yep, and then when we were done, we rinsed it out, and then Mom sold it on eBay for $50.
Woohoo! I know. I mean,
so most people would never look at that bottle and think, well, there's a $50 bill.
No, you wouldn't. But they're there.
And then Deadhead Rum. Mom, you got your...
Sure do. I got one live and in person, everybody.
The Deadhead Rum comes in 2 flavors. That is the dark chocolate flavor. Looks like a shrunken monkey skull.
Yep.
And then the other flavor is what you would just call regular. I thought I had a picture.
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh, there we go. The other flavor is just regular rum. And it looks like a regular shrunken skull. So that monkey skull,
you
can buy the rum for about $40. And when you sell the empty bottle, it sells for about $40.
Yeah, well, there's 2 listed right now, Jason. I just look, one at 50 and one at 55. And
so I sold these 2 together and I got $90 for the empty bottles.
Nice.
So that's more than I paid for when they had rum in it.
I know. I mean, when we're talking about drinking for free, even your bottles, you guys, are worth some money.
So, Ginny, yeah, that was going to be my little tip. If you have a local watering hole, if you have a restaurant you go to every week, if you're someplace where they serve alcohol and your friends and you know them maybe on a first name basis, and they do have some booze, because not everything, I mean, you're not going to sell a plastic Malibu rum jug. Just no one cares.
Right.
But if they sell something good or something that people would want, something interesting, ask them for their old bottles. A friend of mine had a tiki bar and he was serving this rum. And it dawned on me one day, I'm like, oh, hey, can I have your empty bottles? And he goes, yeah, we don't carry that rum anymore. And you ready to go? Get the heck out of here. That friend just texted me as I said that.
Oh my gosh.
The person I'm talking about just texted me something unrelated.
Maybe I need to talk to Jesse at Tiki Underground. Never thought about that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see what rum they're selling.
Yep.
Now, another rum that I like is called Kraken. And the Kraken is, this is the bottle it comes in. As you can see, the regular bottle, no big deal. Someone sold 2 of the big ones for $2. However, every once in a blue moon, they don't change the price, but they change the bottle from that glass one to a ceramic one. Right. And here's an all black one that just sold for $47.40. So when they bought that rum new, the rum was like $35. And so they made $8 and enjoyed an entire bottle of rum.
Now, Jason, doesn't the big Kraken bottle sell pretty good though?
No, because I just showed you was two of the big ones together.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought there was another one. Okay.
And then if you like Patron, here's this kind of a little regular Patron bottle. Nothing exciting about it, 15 bucks. But here's what's even crazier. All right, so this Patron sold for $100. Now here's what it is new. It's $400 new. But man, if you like Patron and you want to spend $400 on rum, it's like a deposit. You could get $100 back. So really, it's only $300.
Sweet, huh? I know. Amazing. Just amazing. You know, I did see in the chat as it flew by, another thing that people should be saving is egg cartons. You know, that was one I forgot to pull up. But I know egg cartons usually bring a few bucks too, Jace. Hey, Candace, welcome.
So liquor bottles are probably one of the easier things to come by. I mean, of course, we all have toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls, but the bigger return is if you have that local business that you can go, hey man, can I have those bottles when you empty them? And that could be free money. Right.
Did you see Rich's comment?
What?
From Ecom Chicago? I like it.
Oh. So yeah, if you're just gonna start drinking out of the blue, pick some boozes that come in bottles that people want the bottles. Yes, perfect excuse to drink.
Yep,
perfect excuse.
Absolutely.
All right, so this is one of the. So we're gonna kind of finish up on the what we call yard trash.
Yes, I did see. You know, as the chat went by, someone did mention pine cones. They sell well. I mean, maybe not huge money, but decent. You know.
So if you've got and someone already talked about in the chat, if you've got those pine trees in your yard and they're dropping pine cones like this,
yep.
You know, you're going to pick them up and clean them out anyway. You might as well pick them up and throw them in a box and sell them on eBay.
I know. I mean, my gosh. And I've got some out front. I got to go dig in and see what we got.
Here's a little plate of them for $5.
Yeah. You know,
and these are amazing.
Look at this, you guys. I couldn't believe it. I said, is this for real? It was for real.
And they wrote a whole little, this is like old school writing. Direct from the manufacturer, from the pine tree, that is. This is a part of the harvest. So if you live where there's pine trees, you could do that. And what I was talking about, Debbie, earlier out of the ground, a friend of mine lives in Tucson, and she goes in her backyard a couple times a year and just digs up the little cactus seedlings that have started.
Yeah.
Puts them in a little thing of dirt, packs them in a thing, and sells a whole bunch of them on eBay. So she is essentially digging weeds out of her backyard, and sells them like, you know. And I don't remember what exact type of cactus she has, but she'll get about $15 for whatever she has at a certain size, and they'll send off like 20 of them, and then boom, that's that's a nice night out for the whole family.
That's amazing. I mean, it really is. My goodness. So not conservation.
There you go, Sabrina. Go clean up the park. People be like, "Oh, that lady's so nice. She's cleaning up the park." She's like, "Nope, free money.
Go get them." My goodness. If anybody does, let us know because we'd love to hear your story.
And then I think I got. Was that one? Is my last thing? Yeah. Okay. So this is the one that always, like, you know, all of you were starting to talk about it. Pill bottles, egg cartons, booze bottles, pine cones. How about the bag you got your stuff in at the store? So here are two plastic Nike bags that just sold for $13.
Oh my gosh.
Now they're older. Yeah. And so if you want these cool black ones, the Nike in the corner, you can't really find them. But man, it's crazy that you had the bag. And I lucked out. I was able to go have lunch at Club 33 once. And that is the exclusive club inside Disneyland. And I bought some stuff in the gift shop. So I sold the bag and my stuff came in for $24.59 plus shipping. Okay, so if you go to Vons, there's no money in the bag coming from Vons. But if you go to, say, like an Apple Superstore, a Nike Superstore, maybe it's a special deal and they've got a specially branded bag for that moment. That's the kind of stuff that people will buy because people who don't have a Nike Superstore near them couldn't get it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Money everywhere, guys.
Yep. All right, so Mom and I are going to do something a little bit different tonight.
Yes, we are.
We see Debbie in the chat, and I like to make Tiki mug unboxing videos from time to time. So Mom and I both got mugs from Debbie. So we thought we'd do a little live unboxing. So Deb,
you're on the hot seat.
I hope you packed well, Deb. But I do like Debbie's sticker that she puts
Oh,
on
yeah.
there. Please scan me. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, it was on mine too. It must have been on the top. Yeah, it's on the top of the lid. There's mine. I like that. Yeah, where'd you get those stickers? That's a very good idea. I already slipped mine, dude. So do you want me to keep moving here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's a aloha from Jason and Stacy. Okay, so now I got to tilt the box a little bit.
Debbie's Debbie's. I've got more than one here, so Debbie's double boxed it on my end.
I got some noodles on top, Deb. I can reuse those, can't we, gang? We don't throw anything away when it comes to packing material.
Aloha.
Okay. Oh gosh, you got to pack all around this, Jason.
Ooh, look at them pool noodles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. See, now this is in the box is in the middle, and Deb put noodles on top and all the way around.
And she sent me the new swizzle from Smuggler's Cove. Thanks, Deb.
Look, maybe I got one of those bags to sell.
All right, there they are, all packed, nice and solid.
On the bottom too, everybody. So you really had that really protected well, Deb. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, so there you go, Jason. There's a Smuggler's Cove bag.
Very nice.
So that probably would sell, I would imagine. Not that once we'll get rid of that. That's for darn.
So Mom doesn't even know what this mug is because I said Debbie pick her up one and send it to her.
I have no clue, so I'm very anxious to open and see. Oh my! Well, we're all together, Deb. I don't hear any jingle jangles here.
And this is a very unique thing that 3 Tiki bars did, and I'll talk about in a second.
Oh, is that cool?
Ba-dow.
Says the Forgotten Float. Oh my goodness, this is so nice, you guys. And what do we have on the bottom? It does say
so made by Monk Tiki, and it's signed by Thor, who designed it and then numbered.
Oh, this is so
nice. My friend Martin owns Smuggler's Cove up in San Francisco, and Hale Pele in Portland, and False Idol in San Diego. So on the same day, all 3 bars have this mug come out in a different color in each bar.
Oh my!
So
just thank you.
So I had Debbie pick me up 3 so that I can go find someone to trade the other 2 to get the red and the yellow, and then have the whole collection.
Yeah. So now you got to search for the other colors, huh? Well, thank you so much. That is gorgeous. Just kind of Dad and I have been doing a lot of remodeling. I haven't done a lot of. In fact, I didn't list all week. That's a first for Mom, Jason, because we had no time. We've been remodeling our bathroom. Plus, we did a little thing with Jason's Tiki mugs from his Den of Sin.
Yeah, I got that picture coming up.
Got that coming up. Okay, so yeah, so it's been a busy week of doing things in the house.
What? That's it. I'm giving you a low rating. You forgot to put the bag in. Right? So good job, Deb. We didn't tell Deb we were going to do this. But I can tell it was a nice solid box. So well done. Well, good use of packing paper and
all those noodles. Thank you, Deb.
Well done. All right. Each week we share a cute and or embarrassing and or funny video picture of Mom and I in our youth. So first up this week is That's My Mama.
Well,
I've never seen this picture before.
Isn't that crazy? This was not my horse. We owned 3 horses at one time.
That is not my dog. Oh, is that something different?
We had gone riding at the place where I used to board our horses, and I was with my cousin, and we had gotten you see all the hair? That's not all Mom's hair, of course. Yeah. So that's one of my things. But horseback riding was Mom's dream and love as a youngster. I started loving horses at the age of 5. Went to Red Raider Camp, if any of you know of that, in Ohio, and started taking lessons. And then we got our own horses, and I started showing every weekend from summer through fall. That was our family outing, you guys. And weeknights was baseball games with my brother, and weekends were horse shows for me and my sister. And I loved it. I did extremely well. And I just my love of horses was always there. But when we got married, the horse career went bye-bye.
All right.
So that was 1968, everybody.
All right, cool.
Just a couple years ago.
That was my mom. Now it's time for Mama's boy. And so my best friend, Art from high school, he's the one in the white shirt, turned 50, and that's why I was home in Cleveland a couple weeks ago. So this is on the left, Dave, and then Greg, and then me, obviously, and then Art. So this was 2 weeks ago, And here's the same crew 20 years ago at a New Year's Eve party.
Wow.
let's dissect this craziness, okay? I got some hair. It is receding. What is this awful little mustache? I got all kinds of earrings in this ear. My taste in beer has not changed. And that was my New Year's Eve vest that I wear one time a year for like 6 years straight until Art's sister gave me shit. And she said, "You gonna wear that every year?" I go, "Yeah, I wear it one day a year." So that's the great thing when you have a group of fellas or a group of girls. Nothing changes. Here's 20 years and nothing has changed.
It's wonderful that you guys are still good, close friends. I mean, that's what's special, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Mom plays cards every week with her girlfriends that we all went to school together with. So, you know, it's really special. And
Dave, Greg, and Art, they pretty much, you know, other than looking a little older, kind of look the same.
Yeah.
I'm the one that is radically different.
Totally. Oh, that is wild, honey. Just
all
wild.
right. This week's Thrifty Business. We started doing these board meetings this past month, and the board meeting is when we get a like demographic together and discuss with them how they got on their selling journey, and then whatever is specific to their demographic. So this month is single moms. So we're going to be talking about their selling journey. We're going to be talking about how do you, as a single parent, well, in this case, moms, we are going to do dads someday too. How do you juggle your kids and running your business? And I think some of our single moms have a full-time job and eBay and kids. And I think we have a good variety of ages of kids and numbers of kids. And so that'll be a fun show. We did our first panel last month. I'm going to change it just a little bit this month. I think because also everyone I asked to be on the show said yes. And usually there's like 20% who can do it. And so I have a huge panel. I think I got like 7 people on the panel.
Oh, this is great.
So it should be a fun show. So that's this Thursday, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast.
I might still be hungover from Fat Tuesday.
Yes, my smile is still the same. So you can definitely check me out by my smile.
Yep.
All right. If you have made a lot of money on flipping CDs, number 1, you're going to make even more on flipping CDs, number 2. It's coming up March 10th. So get over to flippingcds.com. I think it's either live today or tomorrow to actually get signed up. So if you go there today and don't see a sign up, not to worry. Tomorrow will be the day. Now, if you did not take number 1, listen to this. Number 1 and number 2 are totally different. So if you did take number 1, come join us for number 2. Totally different content. They're going to be good bookends to each other. But if you have not taken number 1 yet, we have got a deal for you for number 1, number 2, and we're throwing in like 3 other bonus ones. So you're going to get like 5 videos. All right.
Yeah,
so go to flippingcds.com. Now, you don't have to watch live, but it's way more fun when you watch live. And I always answer every question until they're done. So that'll be March 10th, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock on the West Coast.
All right. March 10th. All right.
Now, coming to a town near you, Thriftapalooza 2020. We're going to try and work in about, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, 14, maybe even 15 classes by the end of the year.
Woo.
Head over to thriftapalooza.com right now. There's no exact signups right now. We are just finishing the details on Seattle and Portland, which is happening the first week of April. But right now, when you go to thriftapalooza.com, you can pop in your email address, and then you'll be one of the first to know when the classes go live. And the classes will sell out, especially the first side, which is we spend the first day in a thrift store and the second day in a classroom teaching you how to sell all the things we just found in the thrift store. But we can only take so many people through the thrift store at one time. So when you see your city come up, get registered.
Right.
And I do know I'm going to be doing even though Salt Lake City didn't get a whole lot of votes, I have to be in Salt Lake City on May 9th. So we're going to do a class around then. So if you're in the SLC area, we're coming up.
Good.
All right. Last but not least, before we get to Mom's Haul and scores, my wife and I made Tiki mugs for our home bar. The one on the right is the red one. That was our original color. Our bar is called the Den of Sin, hence the devil. And that's one we sold to the general public. Whoever wanted them, sold out at 200 mugs. And then for those of you in the Secret Beach, we did a very special one where I wanted to take the 2 colors of the ocean, blending from the blues to the greens when the ocean and the sea meet each other. And so that's the other one. And the reason I wanted to share 2 reasons. A, number 159 was stolen off a porch before it was even opened. So if you are on eBay, if you're on Macari, if you're on any selling site and you see Den of Sin number 159, and for a second, my heart skipped yesterday because $59 showed up on eBay.
Oh,
I was like, 159. Please let me know. There is a reward if you happen to spot 159 anywhere. Let me know. But a few people have them both on display. So here is Rhonda and Roy's display. There is the 2 Den of Sin mugs. They sent me this today, and my mom sent me this today, and there's her 2 on display. So it was today to get pictures of people's 2 mugs on
I was lucky enough to get a sign from my son. So that was hanging on the wall. And I told Dad, well, we got to find a shelf. And of course, while we were thrifting yesterday, we found a shelf. Dad had to rearrange it. And then we have this light setting on top of the shelf that when we touch it, it lights it up at night. So it looks really cool. We like it.
And yes, definitely coming to Detroit this year, Lori, for sure. Because there's like 2 or 3 tiki bars now between Detroit and Grand Rapids. So I got to be in that area for a couple days so I can get to all the bars.
Cool.
All right, let's talk mom's scores.
Well, gee, guess what we're starting off with, everybody?
What? TV trays? Say it isn't so.
No, and I think that's my last batch of a bunch of them, So I gotta hopefully see if I can come across some. These are by Caldac, everybody. That's usually the brand name that you'll see on the trays. Not always, but that's one of the brands that's very popular. And I paid $3 for the whole set. And we did sell it for best offer of $63. Wasn't that a nice offer? From $69, they offered me the $63. I mean, that was nice. So yeah, I accepted that one real quick. Now,
what? You sold the tiki mug? Say it isn't so.
Finally, I've had this listed for a long time. And this is from the Tiki Underground Tiki Bar over in Hudson, where I hold my Ohio area meetup group meetings every month. And I thought it would sell just so much quicker. I mean, this came out a year and a half ago, 2 years, no, 2 years, Jason, because their 3-year anniversary mug is coming up very soon. And so I did take a best offer, Jason. I finally sold it for $90. So, and I can't remember what we paid for these. Was it 40, 50?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It's been so long, I couldn't remember. Okay, this is a paint by number. This is a newer paint by number, everybody. This would not be from the 50s and 60s. This is more like 70s and 80s. And I only paid $1 for it, and I did take a best offer of $25 on that. Ooh. And I know paint by numbers. This guy, Jason, finally, he went, honey. This is the Jack Skellington bobblehead doll, actually, and I paid $2 for him, and I did take a best offer of $35. So that was well done, I thought,
So I do want to remind your photographer again.
Yes.
The opening shot should be both this and this together.
Okay.
Show the item and the box in the same shot.
Gotcha. Yeah, which would have been better. I agree. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, that would have been much better.
Because we all know most our customers never get past picture 1. Yeah. So if you got something in a box that you are going to end up taking out to take a picture of, show them both in the same shot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Some more Mom's Native American Indian stuff. This is a war club, and I got full price for that, you guys. So, cost, I don't have a cost there because I'm just trying to liquidate my American Indian items. But they're going little by little, not fast, but they're going,
That is a great question, Lola. I mean, not that it really matters because things travel. And our thought, too, is someone stole the box that when they got it home, they went, the hell is this ceramic devil? And they probably just threw it away, hoping it was an iPhone or something. But I will tell you where it was, just to give you guys a jumping off point.
Yeah.
It was, and thank you for asking. I hadn't even thought about.
Good point.
All right. Stolen. There we go. Mentone, California.
So in California, okay.
There you go.
Lady Justice wants to know if I've ever had an antique booth. No. My husband is fantastic with numbers. And when you figure out the rent that you pay every month and what you have to sell every month, because you got the cost of your item and then the cost of the booth, you have got to sell big money every day to cover your expenses. It doesn't work. So I have never ventured into it. I've had very close friends that have done it, in and out. It's just too much, you guys, unless your rent is so low, but most places take like $100 a month plus 10% of your sales. So it's a tricky one, you know. Yeah, so I have never I thought about it, but then when Dad pushed the pencil, we said, oh, forget that. You know, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, all right. I was cleaning out my Elvis Presley T-shirts, and this girl contacted me, and she wanted to buy them all 4, and I had another one singly listed with the Sun record label, and she said she would take all 5. So out of all 5, let me find my notes here. I sold the lot for, let's see, 28 and 15. See that one, 28, 38, and another one for $50. $50, so about $10 a T-shirt. That one, I sold her. I had another one that I was going to put in my garage sale, and I showed it to her. She's making a quilt for her husband's birthday, which is a great idea. And you know, so she's just looking, you know, for the different, you know, pictures of Elvis. I didn't get rid of them all. I kept a couple of Mom's favorites, of course. But so yeah, so of some that I was, when I put T-shirts in a garage sale, you guys, they usually sell for 50 cents, you know. But I figured if I can get a few bucks out of these used Elvis ones online, I'd be happy. So for $50 for 5 T-shirts, I was very happy. Can't hate that. And the one went right through PayPal. You know, I didn't even list it. She just paid me directly through PayPal. Okay, Dad had picked up these bottles, and let's see. These cobalt blue and green bottles of pharmacy bottles is what they were. He paid $3 for them, and we took a best offer of 22 on those. I thought they were quite pretty.
The bummer one didn't have the cork.
I know. Did you miss the one after Elvis the program, or is that
what?
Yeah, number 7. I don't think you have that.
All right, hang on a minute.
Okay, that's all right.
Talk about that, and then I'll go get it.
Okay. All right, now these are Tiki mug bowls, scorpion bowls, you guys. They are not. They're reproductions. They're cheap, but I picked them up. Both of them, they were 50 cents a piece. I said, well, I can't leave these on the shelf. I said, somebody for their home tiki bar, you know, might just use them as daily use, not, you know, to put on your shelf for display like most of us do. So I thought, I'll put them up for sale. Well, I got a $20 offer, so I sold them. So for a dollar investment, I sold them for $20 and did make a couple dollars. There it is. Yeah. So
bowls come in a variety of sizes. Oops.
Yeah.
Bowls are typically to share with your neighbor. Whoever you came with. These are individuals, but there are some bowls at some current bars that are hundreds, and I think one's even $1,000 because it's like a giant treasure chest.
Oh wow!
You can have like 20 people drinking up.
Cool.
So if you want your friends' cooties, get a bowl.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I knew it wouldn't be a big sale, but you know, I figured, well, I can't leave. It's hard for Mom to leave tiki stuff on the shelves. I just can't do it. Oh yeah. So this is a Paula Abdul program. And she's starting to tour again. And I think that's what probably brought this one to her attention. I paid 25 cents, Jace, 25 cents. This is a quarter item. And I got the full asking price of $24.95. So that was a real good sale.
So when I do programs and booklets like this,
yeah, what do you do?
I do like Dad did, front, back, and inner, but I do like at least 2 inners. Pick 2 different cool pictures. So that's a good inner. Okay. And then pick one other random one. You don't want to give it all away in case they've never seen it. So you want to be able to
yeah, that's cool. How many did I have there, Jason?
Just the one inside. So the front, back.
I did? That's all I had? Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I see there's more. Never mind. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we did show a bunch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and Paula was she's in the new Impractical Jokers movie, so she's everywhere right now.
Yeah, right now she's hot again, and I think that's what sold it because I've had it listed for quite a while. But you know, as soon as the name starts popping up, there you go.
Let's play a new fun game. Read one comment in the chat out of context, and then see what we're talking about. All I see is only when dry. So let's think of what the first part of that could have been.
I'd like that.
Only when dry. Okay.
And last but not least, we sold our TV. And, you know, everybody keeps saying, Peg, you know, how can you ship these big things? Dad did one heck of a job on packing. I took a bunch of pictures, and we'll have Dad back on down the road, Jason, and show some of his newer things that he packages. It took us quite a while, guys. A couple hours to pack this really, really well. We did go to Home Depot to get an actual TV box. We did spend the money. This guy knew. This guy said, he kind of even told us, you know, go to Home Depot, get the box. This is how much it's going to cost, blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay. I had it listed for $2.25. He said, if you round it off at $2.40, and then we'll mark it as free shipping. He says, will I do that? I said, will I do that? I was ready to sell the sucker for $50 just to get it out of the house. So yeah, so we did really well because the brand new TV that I have in my TV room with all the goodies on it, I paid $189 for it. So I think he's a TV collector. That's what I'm thinking on that. So yes, big items can be done, you guys. We're still doing it here in Ohio.
Yeah, I was going to say, I sold a record over the weekend, and the buyer gave me specific instructions. Now, I understand some people get annoyed by that, but that tells me they've had bad experiences in the past.
Yeah, that doesn't bother us at all.
No. Now, if you would just glance at my almost 19,000 feedbacks, all 100% positive, and a lot of records, he would see, oh, this guy knows what he's doing, but he doesn't have to. That's not his job. But he did say, please ship item extremely well packed from the post office. I've had to return items before due to arriving damaged or warped because of poor packaging. I would really appreciate it. Kind regards. And he spent $44 on a record. So
wow, yeah.
Some people might see, oh, he's a problem buyer. I just see as someone who is, because look, if you're in a Tiki mug group, Facebook group or a Pyrex group, you will see posts almost every day of people receiving broken mugs in the mail because they don't know how to ship. Now, luckily, you're all hanging out with us, so you should have a real good idea on how to ship. Right, and so I get it when a customer says, hey, man, I spent $50 on this record. Here's how I want it packed because I've gotten some bad packing jobs. And we know they're out there.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're for sure. Hey, I want to bring this up. Last week on the show when we were talking about pirate ships and how cheap it is to ship internationally, and we did have someone in the chat say that she said eBay was cheaper. You know, Jason, Mom has just shipped a few international packages this week. eBay is never cheaper.
She didn't have the simple export rate.
Oh, she didn't have that hooked on. No wonder. Okay. All right. Yep. So everybody needs to make sure you do that to get your really cheap break through pirate ship on shipping internationally, everyone. Yep.
And yeah, everyone people have the right to ask. There's so many careless sellers. I had one guy tell me how to ship a reel to reel, and I had shipped many in the past, and I never shipped it the way he told me. But he also explained why to ship it that way, and it made total sense. And I'm like, I am so glad he told me that because I would have had no clue that I was shipping them wrong. And eventually, shipping them wrong, one of them would have ended up damaged with a customer. Right. So the customer educating me, I'm happy for.
Absolutely. You know, we're always learning, always. Why not take advice from someone who knows, you know, on their end? Oh, isn't that nice? Who is that person?
Let's be happy. Let's be happy, Thrifter. I like it.
Hey, what's your name? Let's be happy. Thank you so much.
All right, so
tonight. So there's my nails.
Yeah, I say nice blue, Ma.
Yeah, I'm getting purple for Mardi Gras. Got to do that for Mardi Gras. Okay. Any other questions from anybody? We're good?
Now, let's see what you found this week. Now, we're doing the pictures first or last?
Last. Let's go to that last. We'll build up to that.
All right.
Jason had a good teaser when you had your little blurb prior to the show. Okay. All right.
Yeah, wait until you see the house they picked. Oh, my gosh.
I love your Stacey remark. We have to bring that up. Okay. We all should know this pattern. Do we know this pattern?
We found some yesterday, but they were both chipped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we left them behind.
Okay. Again, everyone, this is Emma Hadley's pottery. And does anybody know what this little sucker is? Oh, it says on it.
Let me get back in there.
This is actually, I used to use this. This was actually Mom's. And I had a nail and I hung it up on the wall right by the kitchen sink. So then when I took off my rings when I was, doing dishes or whatever.
Let's be happy is Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie. Nice to meet you. And so these don't bring a lot of money, everybody, but 10 and 15 bucks, you put it in a garage sale, you get a quarter. All right. This is something Mom has never seen. We had a church rummage sale. They once a month, they open up their back room and they always get new stuff. Have you ever heard of this, Jace? Tommy Bahama on the rocks.
Yeah.
Solid granite drink chillers.
So they stay cold like ice cubes would, but they don't dilute your drink at all. So you freeze those in the freezer. Yep.
Okay.
And they'll chill your drink like ice would, but they won't dilute it. Now, here is the thing, though. And if you're not a not normal's the wrong word, but if you're not a hardcore cocktailer, some cocktails, there's a reason cocktails come in different shapes of glasses, different types of ice. Some cocktails are meant to have ice that's going to dilute it a little bit as the drink goes on. But if you're just going to do like a straight up whiskey or maybe just a whiskey on the rocks, that's good to have because it won't dilute it. So you pour your whiskey and your Coke the way you like it, and then it won't change at all, but it will stay cold.
All right. Well, these were a quarter, and they do sell between 20 and 25 bucks. So, of course, as soon as I saw the Tommy Bahama name, Mom was curious, but I was shocked at how much they sell for. That was wild. Okay, then at this church sale, this is going to go in my new Key West bathroom. There was a whole big jar of sea glass.
And of course, your Wi-Fi just went.
Oh no! Did it really?
Yeah, you're a little fuzzy. So hold things steady for a few beats. There we go.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and this was $2, and this is I'm going to be setting this on the bathroom on the toilet tank on the top of the tank.
That was $2. There's your $2.
$2. Okay. Then this. I'm sorry to say, I still think it'll sell, but this is an I Love Lucy. At first, I picked it up and just saw this. Okay. Remember the one with Lucy, the candy factory, where speed it up a little? One of those. Still has the tag. And then as I did some looking around, and then I looked at the picture, I looked at my phone, I saw a picture, and then I found one, and it's just a salt shaker.
Oh.
I know, and I looked all over that place, trying to find the other one, but it's not there. But it was only a quart. No, this was the bagful, one of those bagfuls, for $5. So I just threw it in there because I said, well, I might as well try. And so, yeah, probably it comes out to about a quarter, 50 cents at the most. But I probably can still get maybe around $20 for it, Jason, just the way it is.
Well, I would say you could also hunt eBay and see if anyone's selling just a pepper shaker.
Oh, yeah. I will do that. Thank you.
I had a 2-part mug where I had broken the bottom, so I had a couple extra tops, and I either sold them or traded them to people who had broke their tops.
Okay. Now, we went to a church. I had this last week, but I forgot to show it. Do you know what this is, Jason?
Popcorn bucket.
Yes, it is. And she had it for a whole $1. And this particular model is selling around between 20 and 30 bucks. The prices were fluctuating back and forth between those two prices. So, because I remember hearing that somewhere, on one of our shows or your show or somewhere about, the popcorn bucket. So this is R2D2. And so
popcorn buckets from Disney, that is.
From Disney, yes. So where you will be
Land or World.
Land or World. Okay. I did a quick run through our Goodwill in Chardon the other day, and I found this Tori Richards shirt. This was half price, so it was $2.25. And here's the Tori Richards. This is a newer label, everybody, and this is an extra large. And Tori Richards is not known for wild Hawaiian colors. He's more subdued with his colors. But a lot of men like that. They don't like to go real wild. And this is just a nice, floral type pattern. So I'll probably list that around 20 to 25 bucks. Not a huge sale. But I like this one, Jace. This one cost Mommy $4.50. I was willing to pay that. Can you see who's on here?
Oh, nice.
I know.
Chewbacca and the Millennium Falcon. Now,
yes.
Because of what this one is, I want to remind everybody that everything Mom finds is for sale. So if you like something, she'd be more than happy to cut you a deal before she even gets around to listening. So hit me or my mom up.
This is a medium. I could not find this shirt at all, Jace, on eBay. What do you think? 25, 30 bucks, maybe more?
No, more. I sold the Boba Fett one I found to someone who saw the haul, and the Boba Fett one was going for like 55, 60 bucks. So
okay. All right. Okay. I will make my note here. Star Wars. Okay.
All right, so we just got a picture sent to us from one of our viewers that I had to share real quick. So let me share with you real quick.
Yeah. What do we got?
This is Candace's this is Candace's dog Ozzy intently watching you.
I love it.
We're even a hit with the canine crowd.
Oh, that's really cute. That's so adorable. How fun is that? The pup still there? Hey, puppers.
Oh, I think there's a bidding war going on for that shirt.
Oh.
Oh, 50 or best offer. Yeah, so that's around a $50 shirt, I would guess. So thank you, Candace. I love, that's the joy of doing live YouTube.
I know.
Candace sent those pictures, boom, right on. I loved it.
All right. Then in the bag of this was the $8 bag, and I've got like about 10 pieces here. So I'm going to go through these really, really quickly. This is a lady's blouse. It's a 3X size, and it's quite lovely. I mean, look at the colors on that. And I will put Hawaiian in the title. We got hibiscuses and plumerias and all kinds of good stuff in there. So it's a 3X. And, I have sold every single 3X that I bought, as a lot of you know. And I'll probably put that up around 20, 25 bucks. Okay, and this was in there. This is not a big brand in Hawaiian shirt. This is an extra large. It's Pacific Legend. I will show you that label, everybody. And it's a pretty standard print, but it's pretty with the tropical birds.
Yeah, and then you want to call out specifically what those parrots are. That'll help sell it.
Yeah, we got a macaw. We got a cockatoo. I think that's just the two, right? Yeah, cockatoo and a macaw, I think. Yeah. Okay. So there's that.
Sandy said another thing is selling trash, empty thread spools. And I know the old ones, the wood ones, people look for.
Right. Yeah, yep. I have a bunch of mine. And empty candy tins. That's right. That's another good one. Another good one. This is a 2X top in there, you guys. So remember, I paid $8 for this entire bag. This is just a nice slip over. Probably could be a bathing suit cover up, but a very nice print and in gorgeous condition. I mean, these look brand new. So I'll probably put that up between around 15, 20 bucks. I think your dad's taking dibs on this, Jason. Jason will know what this is all about.
Oh, wow. Wait, hold it up a little higher.
Okay.
Downtown car town. There ain't no downtown there.
I know. There's nothing.
Here, hang on. I'll bring up a little picture of it real quick.
Yeah. Alabama Jacks is a cute dive, I guess you might say. It's right on the canal waters at the top of heading down to the Keys in Key Largo. And that they have great food and delicious cocktails. And it's one of our favorite stops when we head down to the Keys. It's Alabama Jacks. If I was to sell this is about a $20, $25 t-shirt. So that would be good.
Yeah, so that's Alabama Jacks.
Oh, yeah, there it is. We love it. It's
and you're right there on the water.
Yeah. In fact,
we stop for lunch.
There. They have the best conch fritters there, don't they, Jace?
Oh, yeah.
So good. All right.
Howard said, "Good evening from Columbus, Ohio." First.
Howard. Oh, yeah, good to see you.
What's happening, Howard? Howard, I am coming to Columbus to teach classes this year, so if that's something that interests you. I will be making an announcement when we're coming to Columbus, but that'll be a little bit later in the year.
Yeah. Oh, Howard, so nice to see you. All right, look at this one, Jace. But what I like about it, look at the cars on here. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. Oops.
That is a burger chain I do not understand.
I know.
I think it's because if you live someplace where you don't have it, you get so excited because it's a fine burger.
Yeah.
But the way people go insane for it when they come to Vegas or they come to LA, I'm just like, I think there are many better burger joints than that.
Yeah. This is a 2X, and Jason, it's brand new. It's never been worn, honey. That's
I can even tell it's crisp.
Yeah,
good job. Howard's on the list already. Yoo-hoo. Yeah. And hi, Don. Welcome.
Hey, hi, guys. This is super. Picked this up real quick. This was just a Winnie the Pooh, but it's got the puffy paint on it.
I've sold that shirt before.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, these are like 50-cent items. So, if I get $15 out of it, I'll be happy. Okay. Oh, the mommy probably will keep this. This is Elvis Presley blue Hawaii bag. This I will keep.
Oh, cute.
And I'll stick it down on the banister with my other Elvis stuff,
Ooh, I just sold the Tiki mug on eBay.
Right
and a bandana on Macari. So.
All right. This is a... I don't know the brand name on this. In Bloom. Never heard of it. In Bloom. It's a cute two-piece pajama set in red. It's got the shorts. I'll probably put that for about $15.
Cute. Thank you, Thrifty Elf. Someone agrees with me. Tried it, not impressed. I know. Like, it's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not like the second coming that people make it out to be.
Right. Yeah, let's see. What size are these?
Thanks, Howard.
This is by Jayre of California. These are medium.
Jayre. I don't even know that.
I don't know that name. I know. And these are a pair of silk pajamas. They're beautiful, or polyester. They're beautiful. Long sleeve, long pants, with a little bit of a print in there. I'll probably put around $20. So that was my $8 bag. That was good, huh? Okay. All right. Now, I must be on a cookie jar trick, everybody, because I'm finding...
Oh, more cookie jars. Dad's going to start hating you having to ship all those cookie jars.
I know. Okay. Jason, you know this character?
Beatrix Potter, Mrs.
Oh, is it? Who is it? Doing good? Not sure the name?
Hang on, let me get my Beatrix, Mrs.
Mrs. Not that much.
Yeah. Crap, I can't remember.
Tiggy.
I don't remember.
Tiggy Winkle. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle.
Tiggy Winkle. Man, it's been a long time since I read Beatrix Potter.
I'm impressed you remember Beatrix Potter. This was $2, you guys. And it is dated. It's got the name on the bottom. I think this was Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. Oh no, it's one of the other ones that's dated, but it's got Sigma on the bottom. Am I upside down? I can't see.
Oh, I missed a question. What size is the pajama set, Peg?
The blue ones?
I don't know. You had 2 pajama sets in a row, right?
Yes, I did. I had the red and the blue.
So what are they?
The blue is a medium, and I think the red ones were too. Yes, both of them are medium. Okay.
Cool. So if you are a medium and you would like them, Mom would be happy to sell them to you.
Now, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, you guys, the solds, I saw a sold for $75 and best offer taken of $50. So for my $2 investment, I'll probably list it around $75 and go from there, And but Beatrix Potter's always sells pretty well.
Sandy picked up cookie jars too. We went from TV trays to cookie jars. TV trays and water skis to cookie jars now.
All right, now this one came in the box. This was at the church thing that we went to on Saturday. I paid $2 for this one. Look who we got.
Get out of here. I looked at one yesterday.
Did you really?
It wasn't that one. It would have been amazing if it was the same one. It wasn't that one, but I looked at it the other day.
So there's his helmet, everybody. $2. And Taz's are going for around $45. And what's nice, Jason, I mean, it's brand new. It came in the box. I got the box.
That box really adds to the price too.
Oh yeah. So now there is some writing on the lid, but I don't think that'll detract.
Nah.
I really don't. So there's a $2 deal because Daddy said, "Oh, another cookie jar." We sold about 2 or 3 already so far. So that people do collect.
Yeah, look, he's already an expert on water ski and TV tray shipping. Now he's got to really fine tune his cookie jar skills.
Exactly. All right, we're going to stay at the cookie jar theme one more time. You're going to like this one, Jay.
Oh, sweet.
I know. Isn't that a beauty? For those of you who don't know, there's Jack Skellington and Chris Nightmare. What was it? Nightmare? No, Chris Nightmare. What is it? I always get it screwed up.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. I want to see.
Nightmare Christmas. No, Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that it?
And that's his girlfriend Sally next to him. Yeah, and his dog is Zero.
Yeah, we found this at the one another church thing with $4. These are selling anywhere from $70 to $85, Jace. I suppose if I waited till Christmas, I'd get more, but I'll stick it up now. I mean,
you can stick it up now. I thrifted yesterday. Stacey and I will be doing a thrift haul next week.
Okay.
I thrifted that soundtrack on cassette, and it's selling for like $25.
But now it does have a chip, and I have definitely shown. See it right there, right there.
Dad, the thing is, the chip's on the inside. So
on the inside. Yeah, if it was on the outside, I wouldn't have bought it. But Dad, your dad, he took his sandpaper and he smoothed it all out, so there's no sharp edges or on it at all. So isn't that a pretty one though? I like that. If I had room for stuff, I'd probably keep it, but I don't. Okay. All right. Got 2 more things to show you. One more thing over there, and then the last one with our pictures. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, doke. Coming up, guys. Coming. So we are down in Hartville yesterday. And we decided to run into the thrift store there that they have. And look what we found. Hey, water ski.
Hang on. Let me put you on the phone screen.
In a long time, guys. This is an EP, it's called, by Heart. And let me see. I'm not even going to tell you how much yet because we're going to sell this baby for $139. And in the thrift store, $5. And I'll tell you this, look at this boot. We don't think it was ever used. I mean, there is no markings. There's no scuff marks on it. Nothing, you guys. and I could not believe that it was $5. Oh, it's called a Superformer, EP Superformer. So and you know, so I'll keep you posted on that one. But you know, remember I told you I was getting low on my water skis, so we finally found one.
There you go, Deb. There's an idea for a shirt. If I had room to keep it, I would, but I don't. There's a big stack of things.
Yeah. And don't forget, everybody, when we ship out our water skis, all we do is shrink wrap and put on the label. That's it. That's all we do. And we have never had a problem. Okay, let's preface pictures. So Dad and I go out yesterday.
You want to show the item first, or
no? Let's show how bad the building was.
All right, so Mom and Dad go to a estate sale. They start sending me pictures of where they're at, and
now,
oh crap! What was Stacy's reaction?
Where's the exit?
Yeah. So ready? Here's the house.
Okay. Now look at the house. It's a century home, just so you get an idea. And when we first going to find this house, I'm looking for signs and the address, and you know I have the GPS plugged in, and it says we're there. But I'm saying, well, where? And then all of a sudden I see a small sign that says sale. And then, oh my God, this is it. We pull it in. And now show the next picture. Is that the one showing where it's falling down?
Yeah. So,
okay.
That end of the house is looking great.
So we see that.
All right, quick show of hands. Who would not have even gone into this house besides Stacy, my wife?
So, you know, I'm going, oh my God. I said, well, I'm going in. You know,
haunted, fixer-upper, home of the Chainsaw Massacre.
And here's the thing. And now we're going to show you some inside pictures because, you know, it had.
Oh, wait, it gets worse.
Oh, yeah. There were probably 4 or 5 layers of wallpaper.
Look at that ceiling. Yummy. Oh, my gosh. Stacy said, take me to the bins any day.
I mean, and mind you guys, there's no heat. This is all open. The windows are gone. I mean, and it was yesterday morning. It hadn't warmed up yet. It was only like 24 degrees. And we're walking through this place, looking at all the things. And what did I have next? Did I have another one on here? Or does that all? Yep. That one more? Oh yeah, that was just giving you a view of some of the stuff that they had for sale and the wallpaper on the walls. So, like I said, it is a century home, and it was built in 1809. I think they said somewhere, and they are going to refurbish it. I said, oh brother, this place needs tons and tons of work. So there was a couple of different things that I was kind of interested in, but then we go into one of the very back rooms, and that's where I found the goodie. Okay, so we have here a mid-century modern lamp. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see the shade.
Well, that's why I sent you just the base. Because I wanted to show the before picture up close. I mean, see the base down there? It's kind of roady and the dirt.
Well, yeah, and you can see all the dirt up here too.
Well, right. So here's the after.
Look how shiny and clean, shiny and new.
That ain't too bad, Jason. For as bad as it was, well, I'll just say, you know, nice patina on it.
I see potential, but it would have been someone else's potential.
So, you know, it's just sitting there, and I offered, when we walked in, she said to me, well, we're taking offers on anything. I mean, you know, this place is a dump, you know. And so I see the lamp, and I offer her $1. And she said, oh, no, I can't do that. I can do 5. I said, well, how about 3? She says, no. I said, all right. Well, let me think about it. So, you know, we walk around to see if there was anything else.
You walked around and didn't grab that lamp for $5 right away?
No, I didn't. That's Mom. That's how I operate.
I mean, that shade is worth so much more than $5. Yeah.
You know, we look up the shades. The shades, this 2-tiered shade, they sell for $75.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At $5, I would have thrown it at her so fast.
But we settled at $4.
God dang.
So Mom got the whole deal. Now the only thing we have to do, it needs a new. It was working. But when they went to pull it out, the plug is in really awful shape.
Oh, geez. Hold on. Let me put you on the big screen.
Yeah, so we just need to get the new plug, guys, because as you can see, this one is now shot. But it was working. I mean, we know it works. So, you know, but when they went to pull it out of the thing, all came apart from eggs. But this is like 1950s, everyone. And
everyone's talking about whether that shade goes to that lamp. You know, typically not what you see, but
yeah, it was together. She said it.
Someone put together at some point, so.
Yeah, I mean, she said that they've had it for years and years and years that they knew about it. So, you know, tell Mama such a good.
That plug is reflective of the house.
Oh golly! So you know, I mean, the pieces that they had in this house, everyone, there were good old pieces. There was an old radio. If I could have done this one, Jason, it was an old TV console, square, you know, rectangle. But the TV was gone, but the thing was just open. But that would have made a great, fabulous piece to sell. Someone would have picked that up.
Oh yeah.
You know, but you know, I said, oh, we got enough to do.
Yes, Marisa said you saved that house from a fire by taking out the lamp. Thank God you saved that house from a fire.
So that was our adventure. And then we went down to Canal Fulton, which is about an hour away from where we were. It was an antique sale. Gorgeous older home and gorgeous antiques, but big money. So we didn't end up buying anything there. And then headed down to Hartfield and picked up those few things there. So it was a fun day. It was because it was a gorgeous day here with sunshine yesterday. It was beautiful. So that's it, gang.
Awesome. I mean, we had one of the biggest audiences we've had in a long time. And I was talking to Stacy earlier. I said, I'm not sure if we're going to stay at 7 o'clock or go back to 8, but I think the 7 o'clock is the time. It's a good time for everybody on a Sunday.
Okay. Good.
So, oops, let me get rid of everything else going on here so you can see it. Do us a favor, hit the thumbs up if you learned something tonight. I am sure everyone learned something tonight between the trash and Mom's scores and haul. And then once you're done giving us a nice little thumbs up, go ahead and make sure you subscribed over here. When you do subscribe, hit the bell. The bell lets you know when we're about to go live. And man, what a great audience tonight. Great chat. I almost couldn't keep up. You know, what's nice about this show is Mom does all the heavy lifting for the most part, especially the second half. I'm just kind of sitting here pushing buttons, and I get to watch you guys.
Yeah, you get to see what's.
It went so fast tonight. You guys are.
I kept looking at the corner of my eye. It was just kept rolling and rolling.
So Sharon said she keeps missing the beginning of the show, not used to the new time yet. I think we're going to stick at this time. I think we got a great live audience tonight. So I think this is a good time to have our show. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget Thursday night. We're gonna have a great panel. Our next board meeting, and then I'll give you the preview for next month. So if this is you and you want to be on the show, hit me up. There will be a post. Adult Who Toy. Are you 47 years old and play with your Star Wars toys or your Rainbow Bright toys? We want to talk to you because that means you're a collector. So that the LGBTQ first one and single moms is a little bit more on the serious side, but we want adults who toy. So
that should be great. Probably it'll be all men.
Oh no, we're gonna get some girls there too.
I'm just teasing.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much for selling past your expiration date. Being Thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
And we're going. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.